Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, for his special address on Karnataka, leading the India story. Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Mr. D.K. Shivkumar would request you to give us your address, sir.
Afternoon to all of you. I would like to thank the Times Group for giving me an opportunity to come and place keeping Bharat head. Mr. Madhavan and Navika and asking what is your plans to make Bharat head from Karnataka. Am I right? So, I am from a place representing the knowledge capital. You know Karnataka well. Mr. Madhavan, who tried to introduce me, was in Karnataka last 20 years back. I was the urban development minister then at the time of Krishna. S.M. Krishna was the chief minister. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, then the Prime Minister of India, came to Bangalore to lay the foundation of the new Kempegowda International Airport, which is at Bangalore at present. When laying the foundation, he said one thing. Time has come, the world leaders, first they used to visit Delhi, then they used to select Chennai, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Calcutta and all. With a span of 3-4 months, the China Prime Minister, the Japan Prime Minister, the Poland Prime Minister and the British Prime Minister have come to Bangalore. Now all those world leaders are coming to first to Bangalore, then they are coming to Delhi. Because of your administration, because of the governance and because of the knowledge what you have within Karnataka. That is what Atal Bihari Vajpayee said. I agree. Some of you have a lot of questions that Bangalore has been messed up with traffic. I have also traveled in Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, Hyderabad and all. Traffic is everywhere because we don't have control over the purchase of vehicle. After this 2013 government's law, what has been there, we have to pay double the compensation. No one will allow us to break their buildings, whatever price we give to them. So then the population was 70 lakhs when I was there 20 years back. Now it is Bangalore is 1.4 crores. Just now I was speaking to some of my friends that the population then was, vehicle population today is 1.5 crores. So every house, I used to have only one vehicle in my house in my younger days. Now I am having 6 to 7 vehicles. My wife needs, my 3 children need one vehicle, I have 2 vehicles. This is the situation. So every vehicle has to be on the streets. So we may create flyovers. Now the only alternative what I had was or to have a tunnel, since we are not able to do it. So this time in the history of Karnataka, we have among the 4 lakh crores where the budget is there. We have planned that we are going to invest 1 lakh crore and taking a lot of loans for Bangalore, for the public transportation, for metro, for underground tunnel, and a special case I think you might see in Nagpur and Bangalore, we have tried for a double-decker, the metro and the flyover. This we have thought of doing it and now the process is going on. So since Bangalore is listed in one of the best because the weather, the culture and the knowledge, that keeps more stronger. because from those days, last 30, 40 years, we used to see all the best engineering. Now also we have more than 70 medical colleges in Karnataka, about more than 300 engineering colleges in Karnataka, among that about 100 in Bangalore itself. So the talent pool is too much, the human resources is much. Whichever opportunity you see, we made the startup policy, we made an IT policy in those days, 20 days, EV policy, whatever you call. We are there now. Again, the health tourism has taken place, a very big this. People from all over the world are coming to, they see that still it is affordable in Karnataka and Bangalore. And all the, including the five-star hotels, you may not match Delhi and the central government money, but still the hotels within a span of 15, 20 10 kilometers, all the hotels, five-star hotels are available. So, though Bangalore is not much planned city like Delhi or other city, but still we are trying to do our best. I have a confidence that I will transform. Still the quality of education for the children, you can't match compared to any part of the country. Why ISRO was started there? Why HAL was started there? Why Indian Institute of Science by Tatas was started 100 years back? Why National Law School was started? HMT was started. BL was started. ITI was started. You name anything, even then from Jawaharlal Nehru time till today, are looking at Bangalore because the knowledge pool is still there. So I would like to assure for Bharat ahead, as Atal Bihari Vajpayee said, though central government is not looking us, they are trying to take everything to Gujarat. They made some city there, giving lot of exemptions. But let it is their will. I can't question the political will. But we feel that still, among whatever 40% of the export is being collected from there, we feel that yes, still it has not been supported a lot. We need more support from the central government. But we are not looking at. But earlier at time of Manmohan Singh, they used to support Karnataka a lot financially, especially for Anbarenia, a lot of programs are there. So now that situation has stopped. So I have appealed to the Prime Minister when I met him, requested him officially that this is what you have to look at Bangalore, because this is a city which is creating employment, and more the world is been, when night is there, day is there, the world is looking at us. You have to help the city, and 39% of the revenue, export revenue, is coming from Bangalore. After Maharashtra, even the GST collection, the highest GST collection is coming from Karnataka. This is what we are telling them. You have to share whatever the policy was being made earlier. Either it may be a planning commission in whichever way you are. But since India is looking at, even all the retired persons, after selling their properties in Delhi, Mumbai and all, they feel that it is because the weather is different. The weather and culture can't be matched anywhere in the country as far as Karnataka and Bangalore is concerned. That is why Bangalore goes stronger. Some of my friend was speaking about the second airport. Definitely we are on the process. We have written to the central government. We have identified 2-3 places. We are planning, though that is the third largest airport after Mumbai and Delhi. That is the third largest airport. Still we see a big economic growth is there. Economic strength is there. And all Fortune 500 countries. I would like to tell you, when after September 11 incident, I was supposed to have a meeting with the ambassador of America who came to meet my chief minister then S.M. Krishna. He said that they had a big survey conducted in those point of time after September 11, which is the state which we can see that this incident. They looked at Hyderabad, they looked at Mumbai, they looked at Delhi, the other part. They pinpointed about this is a city where Bangalore that you will not have any communal rights in any point of time. and the weather, the education is. So they directed all the Fortune 500 companies to see that they have their head office here. So they all look at that. So that is why among Fortune 500 countries, 400 companies, very top companies, those days only they started about even the international schools. The biggest schools of this country also started, international schools started there to facilitate those children who have been working there. So that is the strength of Bangalore. So that is why in Karnataka, in politically also, though India is looking at a different way, but Karnataka still we could be able to restrain the BJP. They wanted to have a double engine sarkar. They tried for this Operation Lotus. Whatever they do, still the people of Karnataka had belief on us. They gave us an opportunity. We have been given a massive mandate. We have 138 numbers with 224. We will complete. I am assuring you that we will make Karnataka proud and India proud through Bangalore. That is what I still believe. So keeping Bharat head, Karnataka will be a very strong state. We would like to facilitate. We love every man, every citizen of this country. We respect them. We invite them. That is why in the industrial globalization, on the startups, or where investment meets are there, Karnataka goes behind without any pumping power from Delhi. Though if Delhi doesn't, but still, this time some central ministers came. They also said that this is a place where investment, it is a destination for investment. So anyway, Times Now Group is a great institution which has created great industrialists, great businessmen, opportunities in education, in every field. You have built politicians, you have built leaders in every section of this society. So I thought that I have come here to tell that I also stand with you to make keeping Bharat head. I wish you all the best. So anytime as a politician from Karnataka, being in public space, I would like to join hands with you to strengthen you. I always believe and tell that joining together is the beginning, discussing like that will be the progress, and working together is the success. Let us all work for the success of this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, and we all understand and acknowledge how Karnataka's role is going to be extremely important and critical in keeping Bharat ahead. It was wonderful to listen, about the roadmap, the plans that you have for the state of Karnataka.
Absolutely. A very important message there by him. He said, we all face these challenges, whether it's Bangalore, whether it's Delhi, whether it's Mumbai, but the most important thing is that we need to work together to keep Bharat ahead.